this every day. The town is full of predator, don't turn a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
What's good, y'all? FISK Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the FISK. You know why you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen. Why everybody want to be like Joe Judge, man? Why everybody want to be like Joe Judge? Everybody and their mama want to be like Joe Judge. Did y'all hear this clown, Dan Campbell? Did y'all hear this crazy talk he had? This strange, flat out of line press conference he had earlier this week. Why everybody want to be like Joe Judge, man? Now, the first thing Joe Judge said when he got the job, the first thing that came out of his mouth is he said he wanted to put a product on the field that represents the city of New York. He wanted to put a product on the field that the city of New York can root for and relate to. That's the first thing he said. And he said Joe Judge says, we're going to play downhill, we're going to play smart, we're going to play fast, and we're going to punch you in the nose for 60 minutes. That's what he said. And then all of a sudden, a year later, we got this Dan Campbell guy talking about I'm going to put a product on the field that represents the city of Detroit, that the city can get behind and root for. And then he goes on to go on a soliloquy about biting kneecaps. Biting kneecaps, getting up, biting more kneecaps until you have none left, and he's the last man standing, and all kind of crazy shit that you have to see to believe. I never heard nothing like this before in my life. He want to be Joe Judge so bad. Joe Judge never and why he cursing at the press conference? Now, granted, I'm not one to talk because I know already cursed, and we only 2 minutes in. But at the same time, I'm Big FISK. That's what I do. This guy represents a $5 billion company. See, this is what y'all need to understand, right? All right, this is what you gotta understand. When you are the head coach of an NFL team, you are basically the face, or you the manager. All right, the head coach, I look at the head coach as more of the manager. And then the GM is, the GM. And then your quarterback is your star employee. So you are the manager of a $5 billion company. All these NFL teams will sell for $5 billion apiece. And that is what you say to the public. Could you imagine the owner, one of the managers of Amazon dropping profanity in a press conference? Or Google or Apple or something like that? Could you imagine? It wouldn't happen. Alright, just leave the speeches to Joe Judge. Joe Judge has got to be the first coach in the history of football who nobody knew who the hell he was. I ain't know no Joe Judge. I was like, who the hell is Joe Judge? Are we Joe Judy? Judge Joe Brown? What we talking about here? But when he had that introductory press conference, it was legendary. We were sold. There was nothing else to talk about. We knew we was going to be great. Joe Judge is future Hall of Famer. Every New York Giant felt that way. After he had that speech about playing fast and downhill, punch you in the mouth for 60 minutes, putting a product on the field that represents the city, all that stuff that Joe Judge was capping off at the press conference, every Giants fan was sold. He was like, yeah, all right, we good. We good. He it. We literally a year ago, Giants Nation, we went from not knowing Joe Judge's name to, oh yeah, we gotta be good. This guy's the real deal. He never coached a game in his life. He said, yeah, he the real deal. We was feeling cocky coming into the season because we had Joe Judge. We said, yeah, we good. And and the thing is, you can't put a price on a great head coach in football. In basketball, you get you a LeBron James or Kevin Durant or something, or you get the Splash Brothers and you just roll the ball out there, let them play. You only need a great head coach in basketball. Don't even get me started on managers in baseball. Hell, the GMs are looking at a computer and a spreadsheet, calling the manager and telling them to pull Blake Snell. I don't want to hear nothing. All right, managers in baseball is there. They're there to do is chew bubblegum and pull pitchers when the analytics tell them to do so. I mean, I could be a baseball manager. I'm no cap. I could be a baseball manager. All I gotta do is go to the GM. All right, so analytics say I need to pull him at the 85 pitches. Oh, he can't see the order 3 times? Bet. Go get my bubble gum. Listen, back to what I'm trying to say though. After going through Pat Shermer and after going through that freaking dude with the haircut and the glasses, McAdoo, yeah, that's his name, McAdoo, and his stupid haircut and his stupid sunglasses. After dealing with him and Pat Shermer, I don't think you understand how much of a breath of fresh air Joe Judge is. It's back to the Coughlin days. But he's better than Coughlin because, Coughlin was great. We were always prepared. We were disciplined. But Joe Judge be scheming shit. Joe Judge is kind of Belichickian in the way all our game plans was different. Defensively, the wizardry and the sorcery that him and Patrick Graham pulled off on a weekly basis was amazing. I love it. For the first time, I just feel like the Giants are smart. You know what I'm saying? We're the smart team. We're smarter than you. Don't you feel a little bit of that New England arrogance a little bit with Joe Judge as the head coach and Patrick Graham on defense? Jason Gary, we all got that family member that we need to drag along, but he'll get there. You know what I'm saying? Just between Patrick Graham and Joe Judge, I just feel like we're smarter than everybody else. And I'm starting to feel that way about Dave Gettleman too. I can't end this video without saying shout out to Dave Gettleman because he does what the hell he wants to do. He doesn't listen to anybody. He does what he feels is best. He's hired Joe Judge. He drafted Daniel Jones. He took Saquon with the 2nd pick. At the end of the day, Dave Gettleman is doing what's best for the Giants. He's not trying to follow a crowd like a sheep would do. He's doing what he feels is best, and credit to him. I just feel like we're smarter than everybody. I know this is kind of a lot of tough talk for a 6-10 fan base right now, but Giants fans, you gotta feel me on this. A piece of me just feels like we're smarter than people. You feel me? And then, let's keep it real here. When we get some talent on offense, it's a wrap. Everybody want to hire the next Joe Judge. The Giants hired a coach from the middle of nowhere, and now the Eagles want to get Nick Caserio. The Lions want to hire Dan Campbell. They go out, the Chargers going to get the Rams defensive coordinator after 1 season. It's and now they trying to hire Josh McCown in Houston. I mean, everybody's looking for the next random coach like Joe Judge to save a franchise. Nobody's out there trying to get Marvin Lewis or Jim Caldwell or Hugh Jackson. Nobody's trying to get these older coaches. Everybody want to go get the next Joe Judge. It's crazy. Joe Judge out here setting trends, baby. But that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is FISK Vegas, and I approve this message.